so don't do it.
We could not let our bedroom slide out. So if y'all are ever wondering if you should waste your time, Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
It's still in the south. We are heading north today. It's going to be a 2-day trip. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
You're clear. The landing gear is clear.
Hey peeps, thank God that went well. That was really close on the bed rails. Did you see that?
I was too far back, but it looked like it was close from what I could see.
You kept asking me about the bed rails and I'm like, I'm looking at them. I got like an inch.
Alright y'all, we're in the last pump here at the Pilot and all the other pumps are empty, which is a rarity at a truck stop.
Or should I park?
We don't want to go under the tree, do we?
Looking good so far.
So that tree's not too short?
The tree, only when the wind blows it touched it. It did touch the wind guard, but it seems mostly okay.
Alright y'all, this is Matthew. He checked our roof and he doesn't like getting on the roof when the stabilizers aren't down.
Because when you get on the roof when the leveling jacks are not down, it's like being on a boat. It's just, it's not a sure feeling, so don't do it.
You know, we don't like trees, so we try to get as far away from the tree as we could, and there's still a little wispy branch there, but Matthew checked it out. It's not bad. So we're not letting the bedroom slide out because it's a Swin Tech, because we're on level. I mean,
Yeah.
Not totally level. Our pin and rack and pin. What are they called?
Rack and pinion slides.
We're gonna let those out, but we didn't. I mean, it's a one-night stop. You know, you want easy. We don't want to. We could unhook, but then Matthew's like, we have to put. I'm like, no.
The big boy slides, the big super slides, they're good for anything. They don't care. Upside down, they're ready to party. But the Swin Tech slide, God bless them. I mean, I'm sure a lot of engineering went into that product, but it's just kind of a wimpy product. It doesn't like being on level at all.
So that's our dilemma. Oh, we had pulled farther up, but then it starts to slope. So that's why we thought we were going to unhook. And then these lovely Moride stairs, the door wouldn't close. So now I backed Matthew up to here because we don't want to block them in.
No.
So we left them room to back up. So this is where we are. We're going to let 2 slides out and
we'll show you when we get to explore.
yeah, they have some animals. And this is Iowa and it's hot.
It's hot here. It's hot everywhere. So this is it, y'all. We're in farm country, and this is beautiful. Show them the pond over there. I mean, this is just amazing area. So there's the RV. We're across the street right now.
It's a circular driveway, so it's easy to get in and it'll be easy to leave.
And they even have free-range ducks. Isn't that cool? I hope we see some. This is amazing, though.
And this is our view out of our front yard. We're walking up the driveway.
There's the ducks. There they are. Hey, duckies. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. It's everybody's favorite. Goats with tiny little heads.
Why do the goats have no ears?
I don't know.
Oh. You're trying to eat something.
I want to taste you. Goats are hungry.
I don't think goats eat people.
No. Goats are sweet. They might eat camera equipment though, so we're not going to attempt it. There they are. Single file. No budding.
We sat out here in these chairs, y'all. Our 70s Walmart chairs, and ate our supper. It was wonderful.
It is wonderful. It's nice out here.
Looking at the horses over there. There's a pond that people are fishing in. We have a shade tree, which, yes, I know we don't like shade trees, but it's not, the majority of it is not over the RV. We just got a little bitty branch, but we get to enjoy like a shaded campsite, right?
Yeah, and we could be inside using the AC, and we probably will later, but right now there's a nice 10 or 11 mile an hour breeze, and it's very nice.
Tell them what time it is and what our batteries are at.
It is 7:08, and our batteries are currently at 100%.
Did he just say 100%, y'all?
100%, which means we get to run the AC tonight.
But yeah, we're going to be running that AC tonight.
Yeah, we don't sleep in the hot.
We could not let our bedroom slide out because the side is not level, so we can't have our east to west?
Yeah.
Windows open where it gives us a cross breeze, so yeah.
No, because Schwintek's a little sensitive.
Right, if you're unlevel it is.
Alright, y'all. Here are the horses across the street. Have you ever seen a horse with boots? If you know horses, what is the reason for this? Put that in the comments below, because I honestly don't have the answer to this, and I would kind of like to know why the horse has boots. You see more horses over there. They don't care that we're here, they're just having supper.
Alright, y'all, I don't know if you can tell, but our harvest host is way at the bottom of the hill, and this is Iowa, and it's the west side of Iowa, because we were on the east side. The east side had hills, and now the west side has hills. So if y'all are ever wondering if you should take your time, your precious time, to come to Iowa, we would say
yes, absolutely. It's a beautiful state. They do have topography. If you want flat, they've got flat. If you want rolling hills, that's honestly all we've ever seen here are rolling hills. It's very nice.
And this is where our harvest host is, y'all. We're just in Council Bluffs. Good morning.
Morning.
Coming live from a farm.
It is Long Walk Farm. That's what it is.
And show them what we got.
So we got lettuce. This was harvested the day before we bought it. We bought it yesterday, so that's pretty fresh. You're not going to get that in a big grocery store. And then literally when we pulled up, the guy was out picking these cucumbers. These are fresh from the farm.
We're fixing to pull out and leave this nice harvest host. And you're probably wondering why you left us hanging. Where are you going?
South Dakota.
Yay! We're going back to the same campground we stayed at 2 other times. One of our favorite campgrounds in South Dakota. It's in Plankinton. They're the ones that allowed us to get a theater seating delivered there. So we will, if y'all don't know what we're talking about, we'll drop the link to that video below.
But what we're not going to tell you is why we're staying in South Dakota. There's a big reason, and you just got to stick around for that.
You ready to go?
Ready? Let's get it.
Alright, y'all, if y'all come to this harvest host, you have to use your walkie-talkies because cell phone coverage don't work.
Nope, walkie-talkie.
Tires are still looking good. What are you looking at?
It got mighty close. Alright, so what I went out there to check is the bed rail got really close, but that seems to be the world in which we now live because they always get close, so all is well. I tell you what, if we ever get a different, we love this hitch, but if we ever had a long bed truck where we didn't need a slider, I'd want one that's vertically adjustable because I want the maximum amount of padding between the fifth wheel overhead cab, you know, the front cap and the bed rails. The more clearance you have, I don't care about being 13.6 or whatever, that's fine. But the more space you have there, the better you'll be in off-road conditions, right?
Yes.
In 300 feet, arrive at Hills RV Park on the right.
We're doing this because of, you guessed it, these stinking moride stairs. All right, look. Do you see the gap between this plate and this? Now let me go to shut the door.
Okay, and here's the feet, and there's our pin. That's as far in that the feet can go. So we're gonna raise this side up a little bit, and that should help. Good, stop. Let's see. Boom. See y'all, it's down. There's not a gap right here.
No gap means we're good.
Okay, y'all, after we get positioned on our campsite, the next thing we do is check the water.
That works.
And then Matthew's going to check the electric.
We're good.
Yay!
Got power, water, and stairs.
Yay. All right, we're going to go get our checklist and continue on, everybody.
Y'all, we're in our RV park. There's Sean in Plankinton. But how many RV parks have you been to where they have what I'm going to call antique farm equipment? Now look at all this. Now I'm not saying it's 100 years old antique, but it's older. That's what I'm calling antique. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Farm implements, stuff to work the land. Look at this stuff over here, y'all. Now this is really old stuff. I meant to show you this. We meant to show you this the last time we were here, but you know, time gets away from you. You don't always get to film everything. So here it is. If you know what these are, tell us in the comments below. Is this some kind of a plow? That's what I'm gonna say. This is a plow. And then let's look at this one. Another kind of plow. Now, would this be pulled by a horse, or is this pulled by a tractor? Y'all tell us, because some of you know exactly what this is. Heck, some of you may have used stuff like this before. And here's some old tractors with tires. No idea if they run or not. There's an old John Deere. Gotta love John Deere. Another John Deere. I do not know the history behind these. I don't know if the current owners ever used them. I don't think so. I think they bought this property from somebody else as an RV park. So I don't think these things have been used in an awful long time. There's a case. Look at that. Some of you people who like wrenches and gears and stuff out there are just drooling over all these because you'd love to get your hands on them. We're at the Hills RV Park in Plankinton, South Dakota. These have been here since the first time we ever stayed here. They ain't going anywhere, so if you like this kind of stuff, come on down. Look at this, y'all. All right, I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna say this is the oldest one. Now that's neat. See, you sit on there. It has one plow underneath. See? The plow is right there. One plow underneath, two wheels. And I'm going to ask you again, was this pulled by a horse and buggy or by one of these tractors? Not a horse and buggy, but just a horse. All right, what do you think about all this?
I think it's really neat. I like looking at old stuff, and then you know, try to think, what was it like in its, heyday or prime day or something? Yeah, I like seeing old things.
All right, y'all, we're only here for a week, and it's in the middle of South Dakota, but we wanted to show you the park. Here we are. Now, we think that RV belongs to the RV park owners. I don't think they live there. I think they just kind of store it here, but let me show you how busy it is. There is nobody else here. Now, there's a little tiny travel trailer in the parking lot, but they're just there for the Dollar General. That's it. So, y'all, have you ever been the only ones in an RV park? Have you ever stayed in an RV park at least one night where you were the only ones there? Let us know if we're the only ones who have ever done that.
Alright, y'all, we are on our way to a truck stop, and we are very excited
Yep, excited.
Not for the truck stop, but we are meeting some YouTube friends or social media friends that we have been talking with before we went on the road. And hopefully we can get them on film. Most of y'all probably know who they are, but if not, then we'll tell you who they are after the meetup. But one of them recognized Matthew in Walmart, and that's how we knew each other was in town.
And I might get pizza.
Yeah, he's been wanting pizza, y'all.
So let's see if I get pizza, because that's ultimately what's most important, right?
Right.
All right, here they are. Anybody recognize them? You should. There's a little hint on the window. Uh-oh, gave away too much.
In case y'all didn't see, we got to meet up with RV America, Lynn and Danny. Thank y'all for inviting us into your RV, and we ate pizza with them. It was so much fun. We hope we can meet up with y'all in our next state, which I don't know if Matthew wants you to know about.
Nope.
He's very secretive, but
It's a secret, but it was good to meet up with you.
yeah, we might be on the same route this summer, so y'all might get to see him again, and we might get to see him again.
We love meeting up with people.
We do. It's so much fun. That's probably one of the best things about being on the road is the people that you meet.
And pizza.
Yes. Hey y'all, it's the day before travel day, and there's a gas station literally right across the street from the RV park. So a tip from us is try to top off your fuel tank before you hook up your RV, and it'll be much easier maneuvering through these tiny gas stations.
Exactly. And you have more choices. You know, the truck stops sometimes have really good prices. Sometimes they really don't. So you got a lot more choices at these tiny gas stations if you do it disconnected.
And another thing, not all gas stations have the canopies that RVs can fit under either.
Right. So do it the night before.
Yep. All right, y'all. It is Friday, and tomorrow is the start of a 2-day travel day again for us.
Again.
And here's the RV. Like, Matthew's already got the Blackstone in, and it's a mess. We need to tear down today, but we also are still working.
And it rains a lot here.
Yes, and I think where we're headed, it's going to be raining. I think it's monsoon season.
That's what I was reading, and that this area of the country has like a wet spring, and that's when they get most of their moisture, but we didn't know this until we got here. So, surprise! But we have a partial solution on the way, and you'll have to stick around to see what that is, but it has something to do with dealing with this weather.
Yes, and I don't know if we wrapped up what synopsis or review was of our previous harvest host. It was in a beautiful location.
It was.
That was a positive. Another positive is you're not staying at Walmart, right?
Right. But the negatives for me was it was so terribly unlevel. I mean, it was really unlevel. So either you detach, which who wants to do that for one night with a fifth wheel, or you're like this. You know, everything was at an angle. So I didn't care for that, and it was under a tree. Now, they were extremely nice people. I mean, really sincerely nice people. And they'd let you go anywhere on that driveway, but the tree was so big that it was just a nuisance to me. I didn't care for that.
And we even pointed out to her, she said, oh, there was a fifth wheel here yesterday, and they fit under it.
I mean, it wasn't my favorite.
I don't think, and I don't know if they're RVers because we didn't get to talk to them that much, but I think if you're not an RVer or own a camper RV, you just think, oh, well, if the tree branches touch it, that's fine. I mean, some people are okay with that. We're not. And they were wispy branches, and Matthew got up there and checked, and it was fine. But, you know, we would have preferred an option to park not by trees. And then the other thing was being level, because we couldn't let our bedroom slide out, and it was really hot, so we couldn't open the windows. But we were able to run our ACs.
Yeah, because of our batteries, we have awesome battery power, and that's why we could run our ACs. We do not have awesome slide technology, the Schwintek slide, which is why we couldn't run out the bedroom slide on an angle. Overall, it was a lot better than a Walmart parking lot, but it was, for me, I'd give it a 6 out of 10.
Right. I I liked the view and everything, but
Yeah.
maybe a 6 out of 10 for that one. But we have stayed at some awesome Harvest
Oh, yeah.
Hosts. They are a great option. We also we're not sponsored by Harvest Host,
Nope.
but we do have a discount code.
And it'll be in the description below.
Yeah, and you just go to their website, put in our code, and I think you get 15% off.